Hi everyone, it's Scarlett from the Corset Authority. I actually have another Mystic City underbust to review for you. A client sent me this corset to be altered, and when I opened it up to get ready to do so, I found some interesting stuff. And I contacted her about it, and she asked if I would share it with you guys, so this is what I'm going to do. This is the model 34, I think. The numbers are perplexing to me, I'm sorry. But yes, this is the Mcc34. It is actually a 20-inch corset that I am wearing, which if you follow regularly, is a bit big for me. But I'm not trying to demonstrate the silhouette so much, even though it is clearly evident of its extreme shape on me. I'm got a few other things that I want to share with you, okay? So this is the corset. And yes, I am in my pajamas. A long day at work, and just really needed to jump straight in them, and they have cupcakes on them. Okay, so this is the corset. It's really nice. I have it pretty much fully closed. It's got lovely hips. I actually really like this silhouette a lot more than the 37 that I reviewed. It doesn't really have as much of the tummy pudge. I mean, there is some slight pudginess here. It kind of dips in at the waist and then has a little bit of bowing out, but not too much. Not as anywhere near the 37. It really had a fat tummy going on here. The laces that it came with are really, really long. I'm like tripping over it. This is a whole lot of lace. I think that's a little annoying, but some people, I guess, need it if you're a little fluffier. So overall, there aren't any of those stitched in wrinkles, really. There's a little bit of wrinkling on the hips because I haven't really filled it out very much. There's definitely some room in here. Minor construction issues. I mean, it's kind of sloppy. There's a little over ½ an inch of space between the bust and the end of it. The bones are too short for their channels all the way across. Same issue as the 37. The bones are very, very small in comparison to the channels. I think that's, just really absurd. There's a thread here that's busted. So yeah, so not as many obviously glaring, disastrous problems here, right? So I opened it up and found some interesting stuff. And another client of mine happened to be over at my house picking up her corset that I had just fixed for her, and she wanted to test, feel this one and see if she liked it because she was thinking about getting a Mystic City. And so I let her, touch it and feel like if it's heavy and if she liked it and whatnot. And she asked me, is this a legitimate corset? And I was just like, as far as I know, like, what do you mean? And she pointed something out that I thought was a little bit interesting, and at this point I had yet to open up the corset, so I was just like, that's strange. And so I'm going to show you what she showed me that I found a little bit peculiar. Do you see what I just did? I just rolled this corset up into, like a cuff. I just got rid of the hips. There is boning in here. So that was strange. It was, very, very bendy. So this is what I found. This is what was inside of the hip over here. Come a little closer. So this is what I found. In case you're wondering, this is the bone that is inside of it. It is coated in masking tape, which, why would you... It is spiral steel. We'll say that much. It is spiral steel coated in masking tape, which is really gooey. this is what's coming off of the bone. It's the adhesive from the masking tape, which is all over the inside of the corset. So that's kind of gross. It's like disgustingly sticky. I've never felt masking tape feel like that. So peeling back the masking tape a little bit, which is really disgusting. It's the most gross feeling ever. There is a silicone tip on the spiral steel, which, okay, there's nothing really wrong with that. It's just a little odd. I've never seen spiral steel tipped in silicone, but I suppose if you don't like the metal bone casing, like, tip things that you can get, I guess this is, you know, okay. Usually you see it in you know, like, flat steel tends to be tipped with silicone, but so that's not really a problem. It's just odd. And if it's tipped in silicone, why the masking tape? And then I measured it because it seemed. I've made bodices. I have yet to make an actual proper corset, but I have made several bodices. I have made stays. I have altered several corsets, so I've seen, you know, different types of boning. What I've typically seen is about 1/4 of an inch and 1/2 inch. So if you use 1/2 inch boning, you won't need to use as much as if you were to use 1/4 of an inch boning. And so if you, usually, you know, if you have a 1/4 of an inch bones, there just tend to be more of them. So the size is up to you. 1/2 inch tends to be a little more, you know, it's thicker, so therefore it's, you know, a little more stiff and whatnot. But this bone is an 1/8 of an inch. It's actually kind of shy of an 1/8 of an inch. The thickness that you're seeing, because, you know, it looks relatively thick. It doesn't look as tiny as an 1/8 of an inch. It's the masking tape. I also think it's interesting that I've been trying to straighten this out. It's bent, which, you know, is typical of, like, plastic, and I mean, spiral steel is supposed to be flexible, super flexible, and you're supposed to be able to, you know, have it pop back to its original shape. However, this is so, like, bendy. I've had plastic in vintage dresses that were a lot better than this. Oh, so I just twisted this, and this is what happened. I was trying to, you know, make a spiral out of the spiral steel, and this happened. So this is what's inside of a Mystic City corset, in case you guys were wondering. That is my review, and I'm so appalled I can't even, like, stop laughing. Overall, the corset's really nice. It feels okay. I'm feeling a little bit of hot spots at the bust again, like if you saw my previous review, like right around here was hurting. Now it's closer to the center, and I'm only laced to 20 inch right now, which means I'm at a 2-inch reduction. I typically, you know, go a lot farther than that, and this, my natural waist is 22 inches. I measured before I put this on. Sometimes I fluctuate. And so 2-inch reduction, I'm starting to feel really hot along the busk. And then those delicious, lovely bones. I was almost, like, wanting it to be plastic. Because, I mean, if it's real steel and it's this bad, it's just, what are you doing? Fork over an extra 10 cents for better steel? Because, I mean, if you're buying steel, you might as well buy good steel. So that is my little tidbit. I hope you found that as amazing as I did. I'm almost so amazed by it that I'm having trouble, you know, staying on topic and being, like, actually educational with this video, because I'm just so, like, really? That's interesting. Thanks for watching, you guys!